Good evening, class. My name is Joshua Crennel, and this is my introduction. I was born March 29, 1990, in Anchorage, Alaska. My parents both dual military, mother Air Force, father Army. I moved from Anchorage, Alaska to Petersburg, Virginia when I was around 2 years old. I moved from Petersburg, Virginia to Hopewell, Virginia around when I was 6. And that was the time my younger brother was born. Moving to Hopewell was a different mind frame, different setting. Petersburg, Virginia is very poverty stricken. Moving to Hopewell, it seemed like it was no different, but there was a difference. It had wealth on one part of the city and poverty on the other. It still had a history of racism, but that's either here nor there. Coming up, my most challenging part of my life will probably be high school. High school for me was very difficult. After my parents split when I was in middle school, it carried over for me into high school. I tried to do things as in being a part of the marching band or running track or playing basketball to take a lot of those things off my mind, along with hanging with the wrong crew after school and getting involved in different things. And that's very common for the youth in that area because there's nothing for us to do. And a lot of people from my area come from broken homes. I was just another statistic. Well, in high school, I realized that people only stay in your life for a season. And that's coming from the words of my grandmother. People only stay in your life for a season. So when a person comes to your life and gives you knowledge, you should accept it and take it, break it down, dissect it, and make it your own, and live your life. I had friends, I lost friends. I lost friends through falling out, and I lost friends through their lives being called back home. But it made me a stronger person. I think that's one of my biggest strengths. It's just being able to be resilient when my back is against the wall. But I think my weakest point is not being as confident in myself as I see others. This class is going to help me develop that, and I appreciate you all for listening and supporting me while I reach that challenge or break that breaking point. I truly thank you all for taking the time to listen and give you a little piece of my life. I know it's not your fairy tale story, but at the end of that tunnel is always a light, and I will make it to that light.